What's up, y'all? It's your girl Slayla back here with another video, and I've been gone for a minute, but I'm back with the story times because a lot of stuff been happening. I'll tell y'all about what it's these. I'm basically like I've tuned in with my spiritual side, so like me as a person is in a whole different realm right now. We're trying to figure out how to live in a 3D and figure out my 5D. So basically, I'm here to tell a story about how I just got fired yesterday on June 4th. It is now the 5th. So on June, and this is the first time I've ever been fired from a job. Usually I just quit because I get a better job, but I was in the process of that, and I got fired because they tried it. So, and I wasn't belligerent, but we gonna get to that. So on June 3rd, I go into my job, my workplace. I'm gonna talk like it's present, but it's not. Like, I'm glad my energy's gone from there, for real. They was draining. So I go into the workplace on June 3rd. This is Monday, where we have 3 extra people. We have 2 team leads that come in on top of me and my other team lead for picking. I'm the packing team lead, he's the picking. So other than us 2, it's 2 more people that come in. The other set of people, that's the weekend shift. So on Monday, we're all working together. So, and that also means that the extra supervisor is there. And I do not talk to this man. I will not say that we do not get along, because in order to not get along with somebody, I feel like you just have to keep going at it all the time. That's not getting along. But if I can be cordial and like coexist with you, like, that don't mean we're not getting along. That just means I don't rock with you. That's just it. Like, he said some racist stuff to me before while we were having a conversation, which everybody is gonna try to act like they didn't hear now. Everybody gonna act like they didn't hear it now, but that's okay, because all of y'all are sellouts, and where your legacy go. Anyways, wrap it back up. Anyways, so me and this man do not get along. We just don't talk. Like, I just rather not talk to him. Since the day he said something that rubbed me the wrong way, I just have not wanted to talk to him. I just felt like it was no need to talk to him, because that was very disrespectful. Like, he basically asked me in the middle of us having a political conversation, which it really wasn't that political. Like, people were going crazy over Donald Trump, and we were just like, Donald Trump is Donald Trump. There's nothing we can change, and he's going to get elected again, and that's all we can do. So this was like 2 months back, where he made this comment to me, like, tapped me on the shoulder, like, you don't want to work in a field, do ya? Because they were sending all of the Mexicans and stuff back across the border. They were doing that border patrol stuff, which they still are. It's not a stopping thing. Like, they still doing it. But this was back when it was like an uproar, right? So he tapped me on the shoulder and said that, and I just did not talk to him. Like, when I finished that conversation, it was like how I'm facing y'all to tell y'all this story, how I was facing them. Basically, like, he stepped up, Adidas was right here, and Envy was right here. That's the other supervisor. Her name Envy. She has a big part in this. Okay, cool. So Adidas was right here. Racist right here. Fuck it. Envy right here. Racist right here. Liar right here. Cool. Adidas is liar. He is racist, and she is envious. So, okay, cool. So we all having a conversation. This is back when I was cool with Envy and Liar. So we chilling, and like, he walks up, says that, and then I just stopped talking to him. So I'm basically just standing towards them now, and I'm not talking to him. Since that day, I have not talked to that man. Like, we have not had a conversation where it needed to be something else other than work, which he don't work with me, so he don't need to talk to me about work, like, ever, because I know my job. So so on this particular day, we had so many people there. So, like, all we had to do, like, it became like the box line. I'm just gonna say this: the box line is like where Oh, you have to fold up boxes, put stuff in boxes, and they can be any size, right? So all of this stuff from this place, like this little store we had going on, we had got some back orders for them. So Liar started doing those, and they had picked them all. So racist and Envy tried to act like they was gonna do some of this other stuff that we had to do. Like, they did some of it, but then they didn't finish it. So I went over there and finished it. So after I got done finishing what they didn't finish, I went to the packing side and I started helping pack. Like, that's what I'm supposed to do. I'm the packing team lead, so I help pack, right? So I started helping pack. While I'm helping pack, Racist comes over and he's like, "Can you go pre-pack some of Liar's packages?" And I'm like, I looked at him like, I didn't look at him any kind of way, because really anytime I'm talking to any of these people, it's blank stare. It's like, okay. So that's it. Like, so I was just like, he does this little thing where he likes to hit you, and that's passive aggressive, and it's really like belittling and like trying to act like somebody's your kid, and I'm not your kid. I have a whole dad. Don't come over here thinking that it's any single parents over here. You feel me? It's not. So don't touch me. I have a father. My father do not touch me to talk to me. My father just talks to me because I'm an adult. I'm not a kid. It's like when you have a respect for somebody, you don't have to touch them to talk to them. Like, especially when that's what really gets you in trouble all the time. Like, didn't I say don't touch me before? I've told him not to touch me before. So it's like, he has this thing where he likes to touch people while he's talking, and I don't like to be touched, especially because I'm spiritual, so I know your energy, you trying to put it over here. Like, and you already here in my physical world. Don't touch me on my physical body. For real. So I moved before he could touch me. Like, I saw his hands going, so I moved. And it wasn't like a hard move. It was just a step back. Like, that's it. Like, I swear they acted like I was belligerent, but it was a step back. So I stepped back, I listened to him talk, and I said, okay. And I finished packing what I had already, because that's how I work. I already have the stuff right there. So I finished packing what I had already. And then I went over there and started helping. So once I got done with that, she was good. Like, she didn't even really want help. Liar didn't want help. She was like, "You're good over there. You packing my little stuff." And I was like, cool. Right? So she was like, "Well, actually, you can pack this stuff if you want to. I got a buttload of these." So I was like, cool. So did that. I'm standing there. And they then got down on the other side where I was helping pack. I done pre-packaged all her orders. So by the time it's time to go back over there, it's no orders. So I'm standing around. And this is at the end. So Liar is done. They done. Everybody's standing around. Everybody just sitting. So the only thing that needed to be done was this bubble line thing. What Racist and Envy supposed to do, because they took Dirt, this girl Dirt, I'm gonna just call her Dirt. They took this girl Dirt off of bubble line because she said she didn't want to do it anymore. So that's the type of energy I'm dealing with at work, where people get to say what they want to do and what they don't want to do type shit. So that was my packer, and nobody talked to me about it. They don't know the chain of command. It's so fucking unprofessional there, and I'm gonna be so fucking unprofessional while talking about this, because that's the energy that is there. Like, because if I was in a professional setting like I have been before, with speaking with HR and everything, they don't even have HR that is in the building. He's on a fucking video cam trying to tell you what to do. Anyways, I'm gonna get to that part. So my mom is singing right now, but it's okay. Get it out. Get it out. Get it out, honey. Anyways, so we're just standing around, right? So we just waiting on everything to be done by bubble line, and I'm standing there at the computer. So like, he didn't say nothing to me for the rest of the day, because I did what he told me to do. Like, it wasn't no big deal. Like, I just went over there and did it. And then when I got done, it wasn't nothing to do over there. So why am I going to go over there? Like, I don't know. They did it really stupidly. But I have, like, I have video of everything, so it's okay. So he pulls me. Wait, he waits till Envy walks by. That bitch. I have a story time about that bitch. That bitch jealous because I was busting down somebody she wanted to bust down. You old. Not nothing against the old people, because for real, y'all shawty's been looking out, but she is not. So stop. And I mean 30s. So stop, bitch. Because your body can't even do all the shit that I can do, okay? Cool. Cool. So, reel it back in. So he pulls me into the office with Envy, and this is Racist who pulls me into the office. He's like, Kayla and Envy, can y'all come into the office? See, that's how real this shit is, that I'm recalling exactly what he said, right? So he says, Kayla and Envy, can y'all come in the office? So we come in the office. It's not like a speaker come, like the nigga was just standing right there, but I don't know why I sounded like that to my voice. But he was like, can y'all come in the office? So we go in the office. He's like, can you sit down? He's like, sit down, young ladies. I'm like, bruh, first of all, I'm an indigo child. I feel like I have intuition about everything. So if a little whisper come in and tell me that you on bullshit, then you on bullshit. So that's what I knew. I knew he was on bullshit. So I didn't sit down until he sat down. Like, because you're not going to speak over me. That's dead. Nobody's going to speak over me. You're going to have to speak to me at the same level. Bitch. So he sits down and he's like, you know why I want to talk to you? This is that bullshit, bro. Like, he shouldn't even be able to talk like that. Like, dude, straight to God. Ah, damn. Like, for real. Because we all, if somebody say that to you, they are trying to provoke you, bruh. I don't care what anybody gotta say about it. Bruh, why? Just get to the point. Why are you trying to prolong the fucking conversation? Get to the fucking point. I'm an adult. I'm tired of people not trying to get to the fucking point. Just get to the fucking point, ho. Bitch. So, I was like, nope. And he was like, no reason. You think no reason? And I was just like, and he was like, I wanted to talk to you about your work performance. And I said, and he was like, what is, and I was like, it means I don't care what you have to say. Like, I ain't say the rest, but basically when I say I don't care what you gotta say, I ain't say I don't give a fuck. I ain't cuss. I said I don't care what you have to say, because this is my point with that. This man does not work with me. He don't work with me to see what I do. And if he's not looking at numbers, that's him. And it don't really matter to me. You sat there and saw me. And when I was doing work, he took me off of that work to do somebody else's shit. So really, I'm getting to the point where it was like, when I came in that day, I just felt like this is gonna be some bullshit, but it's okay, like, cool. Cause every day is some bullshit. It's every day that it's some bullshit. So I was just like, whatever, I don't care. I'm just gonna go in, work, go home. Cause really, I won't be here unless you give me a check anyway. So he does that, and I say, I don't care what you have to say about my work performance. And he's like, you know what? He looks at me and was like, because he wasn't expecting me to do that, but he looked at me and was like, you know what? You can clock out and go home. Just like that. I'm like, I was like laughing in my head, because I was like, this is the same thing he did to this dude like weeks ago. And he wrote him up. He wrote him up for saying, let me get it together. He wrote him up and said that dude walked out. But everybody who was standing there, he did it in front of everybody. Everybody saw that dude told him to go home. You told him to clock out and go home, but then wrote him up for walking out. Like, are you fucking serious? So he tried to do that same shit on me, and I said, nah, I'd rather wait, because, you know, I knew that shit was, I knew what the fuck was up, so I was just like, I'd rather wait. And he was like, okay, you rather wait, you can wait, then. And then he opened the door, and I was like, mm-hmm, and stepped out. And that's it. That's literally all the conversation that it was. Like, that's it. So, when, so he pulled out his laptop, and instantly, he changing your time to say that you left, which I took a picture of the clock on the computer that is there to make sure that y'all know I was still in the building. Like, and I know what time he fucking went and did that on his laptop too. Like, I took a picture as soon as he started doing the shit. Okay, cool. We can play this game. So then, and I'm telling y'all, I'm singled out, bruh. I'm singled out because he don't work with me. The other supervisor, Envy, said no word the whole time because she a bitch. She a punk ass bitch. She a punk ass bitch. Let me say it again. She a punk ass bitch. And she ain't gonna do shit. She ain't gonna rock shit. She ain't gonna do shit. She ain't gonna pop shit. So I don't give a fuck about none of that. Like, boss up, bitch. Like, for real. Boss up, bitch. Because you letting this little nigga, like, he 5'4", talking to me like, boy, I have a dad. What you don't know. And my brother works there, by the way. But my brother is taller than you. Are you serious? Are you really trying to intimidate me? You're going to have to sit at my level to intimidate me. Because you're going to have to look at me like this, nigga. Because we can't be standing up. I'm saying, my boobs are bouncing everywhere. So, so, he does that. He changes my time, right? So, when it comes, I said, if I clock out at 6, when she say we can go home, and that thing say I'm checking in, I'm going to fucking tell her, Envy, to pull out her laptop and show me where he just wiped my whole shit. Well, I was going to say show me where he clocked me out, but he wiped my whole day out. Stupid. So, he wipes my whole day out, right? And then I clock out and say checking in. So I take a picture of when I clocked out. I take a picture of the clock. And then I started recording. No, I went to Envy and I was like, open your laptop right now. I ain't do all this, but I was like, open your laptop. I pulled out my phone, and I was like, open your laptop up right now so I can take a picture of what he just did to my time. And she was like, yeah, punk ass bitch, punk ass, weak ass bitch. I hope, y'all, every time I do a story time, somebody find out that I did a story time about them, so I hope they find out I did a story time about them. Fuck y'all. Eat my shit. Ugh, don't eat my shit, no. But suck a dick, dumb shit, like, for real. So she was like, I was like, bro, I know you can do it. I don't care. Like, I ain't say all that, but I know she can do it, so I'm persistent. Like, nah, I'm dead ass. I was like, no, I'm for real. Go to your laptop, open it up, and show me where he just did that. For real. Like, y'all think it's a joke? Y'all think it's a game? Oh, for real? Y'all think it's a game? Okay. So, and I'm pretty sure that's what she did to that last dude, Check. Because she was like, he didn't clock in all day and all this. So I was like, bruh, something's up, bruh. Like, he did not clock in. Ain't no day that a nigga don't ever clock in. Come on. Not black people, bruh. So I was just like, I ain't think nothing of it at the time. But now I'm thinking, y'all wiped that boy day and y'all ain't pay him. That's fucked up. They fucked up, boy. But they wasn't gonna play with me. Because I got video and recording all of it. So he does that, right? And I start recording. So I start recording where I'm showing the computer where she's gonna show me where the thing at, right? Zoom in on it to like show it, right? And then I was like, cool. So he wiped out my whole day. When I saw that, I was like, oh, he wiped out my whole day. I was like, oh, okay, cool. So then I forgot what I was doing. I went in the office to get something. Or, no, I went in the office to put something down. And then he was trying to he was trying to antagonize me. You know where people, like, know that they doing something to, like, tick you off. And then they just start, like, talking to you. Like, just randomly, like, just oh, you want to take a picture? Oh, you want to take a picture? That stuff will get you smacked. And you better be glad I'm not ghetto, because that'll be your day, for real. You would have met your match. But I'm not that girl. I'm not all that, like, pop shit at the job and do all that random dumb shit. Like, bruh, I am gonna record you. If you trying to mistreat me, I'm gonna start recording you. So that is documented of what happened. So I'm not like, it's not that I'm acting belligerent in the video. You can hear me talking, cause I'm the person. I'm gonna post the clip. But I'm the person that's saying right behind the camera, like, he really did that to my time, bruh. I ain't say it loud. Dude, like, I'm the comments, because you playing with my money. So at this point, even if I get upset, like, dude, you playing with my money. So I was calm about it. I was like, you know what, it's cool, because you're gonna owe me my money anyways. So he was doing that. It's on recording where he was like, oh, you want to take a picture? You want to take a picture? I said, stop talking to me. He continued to say that. Say whatever he was saying. I was like, stop talking to me. I've told you to stop talking to me, and now it's on video of you trying to antagonize me, and I'm telling you to stop talking to me. And that's when he shut up, because I said it was on video. So that's when he shut up. So I walked out, and she was like Envy had almost said, she said something, but she wasn't talking about me. She was talking about this dude, IT Dickwad. So she was talking about Dickwad, but I thought she was talking about me. She was like, you didn't even clock in. And I was like, yes, I did, Envy. When I was walking out, I was like, yes, I did, Envy. He just wiped my whole time. And she was like, I wasn't talking about you. I was like, oh, okay. And so I just walked out. So the next day I walk in. I clock, well, first of all, I'm a team lead, right? So I have a key and I have a security code to the building. So Envy isn't there, and nobody else is supposed to be there because it's Tuesday, right? So I walk in, I unlock the door for her, and then I'm like putting in the security code, doing a little morning stuff, right? I print out the orders, and then Liar come in, like out of nowhere. Like, what? So I was like, she walks up to me, and I was like, I already knew what it was when she was there. I was like, so they asked her to come in, so they trying to prove that I'm not doing nothing? Because basically what Liar does on the weekend is what I have to do during the week now. Because the dude who he wrote up for walking out, he quit like last week. So when he quit, I started doing his job. So now y'all trying to prove that I'm not doing nothing, because you can't really prove it without somebody else being there to take my job, right? So they're proving that I'm not doing that. So I was just like, oh, okay, so they're gonna try to do that. So she walked up to me, she was like, you're gonna do box line? And I was like, that's what I've been doing. Cause I'm like, I'm over it. I'm over you being fake. For real, fuck all y'all. So I was like, that's what I've been doing. And she was like, they called me in to do the box line. I don't know what's wrong. And I was like, bruh, that's what I've been doing, Liar. I was like, that's what I've been doing, Liar. I don't know why they called you in. I was like, I don't want to, I was like, it doesn't matter. She was like, you want to do it? I was like, that's what I'm planning to do. And so she was like, okay. And so she walked away, right? And she was like, you got it? Because she could, like, you honestly can tell that I'm upset, bro. Like, don't talk to me, bro. Like, for real, y'all trying to be on some bullshit. So I was there doing a little morning stuff still. So I started on the box line. So I get halfway through the day. Oh, mind y'all, after everything happened on June 3rd, the day before, on Monday, I called HR, and I called him. I let him know the situation. He tells me, first of all, well, if your supervisor is talking to you about your work performance, you can't just tell them that to stop talking to you. I said, no, you're missing that point. That part was after the fact, when he was trying to antagonize me. And he was like, what is this antagonizing you're speaking of? I was like, bruh, y'all real shit. Y'all real disrespectful, because if I was like not a same person and I was like, I really needed money, like really, really bad, like where I was gonna get put out, y'all would get lashed the fuck out on. Y'all don't understand. Or I would be crying and be desperate and be pleading for my job, but bye. I'm 20, bruh. And I'm not 60 where I can't get another job. And like, what you gonna tell somebody what I did? Told somebody I don't care what they say about my work performance because my numbers can prove that I do work. So I don't care what you got to say about my work performance. Boy, when you push 100 boxes down this line in 20 minutes, then you can tell me about my work performance. But other than that, you can't tell me shit. When you can do 300 of them poly orders in an hour, then you can tell me about my work performance. But you can't tell me shit. Nobody in there can tell me shit. Even Liar can't tell me shit. And she thinks she the fastest, but I was doing her numbers. Anyways, reeling in. So yeah, so I told HR what happened the day before. So back to what happened. So I come in. I do 4 hours of my shift, right? I'm there until like 12, right before lunch. And then, bitch ass bitch, what's her name? White hoe. I can't call her white hoe because then people gonna think I'm racist. Leaf comes out of her office. This is our boss. This is everybody's boss. So this is our boss, and then HR, and then this dude, SpongeBob, right? So Leaf come out her office, and she's like, hey, Kayla, do you have a minute? And I'm like, I look back because I had just generated an order of 62. So, yeah, I was just like, and then I probably look back, like subconsciously, I probably look back to go get my phone because what happened next, I should have recorded. Because they tried to tell me I'm a liar, bruh. I'm a liar about something I have on live recording. I'm a liar. Girl, bye. So I go into the office, I sit down, it's dumbass, ugly ass nigga on the fucking computer. Let me get on my computer, y'all. He's like this on the computer, right? Where we can see him. Okay, hold up. Where we can see him, he's like this on the fucking computer. I'm dead ass. HR is on a fucking computer, bruh. Y'all, HR ain't even in town, bruh. HR is like in Utah, bruh. HR in Utah, bruh. This shit is raggedy and ghetto as hell. So we gonna just put that up there. That's ugly ass nigga right there. That's HR. HR's right there. That's HR, right? So I go in. I'm not talking at all, really. He was like, "Hey, Kayla, how you going? How's it going?" Like, as soon as he did that, I was just like, "Bro, I ain't with the bullshit, bro. Like, cut it out." So I'm sitting there, and he was like, "So your time, what you were worried about, which I wasn't. The point was that you have people up in here talking to people about their work performance who don't work with them, and he just clocking people out just because he wants to. Like, dude, y'all don't understand that? Like, he just doing shit just because nobody will suck his dick. I'm not going to suck your dick. Sorry. Like, I'm not sucking nobody's dick for no job. For no job. I'm not going to get on my knees. My nigga, you are not above me at any level. Like, the only way that you above me is in this 3D ass world. And that's what people that's stuck in the 3D world think, that you're above me. Because, my nigga, on a spiritual level, out of here. So that's all that matters to me, is how my spirit feels. So if I feel like you low vibrational people, and I don't want to interact with you, and spirit tells me not to interact with you, then there's no interactions. You feel me? Because your energy can influence some stuff over here. You don't understand. People don't understand that, but they always say you are who you hang around. So that's basically how spirits work. That's basically how energy work. You are what you hang around, right? So he was like, yeah, I fixed your time for what you were worried about. Not my point. So, didn't get the point, is basically what I'm getting. And he said that on the phone yesterday. I was like, he did not get the point of this whole conversation. It's not about no 30-ass, funky-ass minutes, bruh. It's about people disrespecting people. We done lost 3 people over how this man talks to people. Y'all don't even y'all are overlooking the real problem to be like, she's a problem. Okay, I'm a problem. Cool, I'm gonna be the problem. I'm gonna be the problem everywhere I go, honey. If I gotta be the problem, then I'm gonna be the problem. But I'm gonna speak my truth. You feel me? I'm not gonna let somebody tell me that something happened that didn't happen. That's fucked up. So he's like, yeah, you're not getting I was like, oh, and I was actually, I said I actually was worried about getting written up for walking out because I did not walk out. I was asked to go home over him telling me about my work performance, which he knows nothing about. But I didn't say all that. I just said I was walked out. That was the end. So he was like, well, you're not getting written up. Like, he said it like that. Like, so when he said it like that, I was like, fuck y'all. And the Holy Spirit was like, fuck them. Fuck what they about. Fuck all this shit, bro. Like, just, it's finna happen. So, he said that. I was like, so what am I getting written up for? I was just thinking that. I was like, what am I getting written up for? What you gonna write me up for then? What you gonna write me up for? So, look, you can't write me up for nothing. You can't. You gon' have to jump to the bigger conclusion to get your point across. You really are. Because you can't write me up for nothing. Nothing is valid. Nothing was valid in the whole statement that this racist was trying to make. Nothing was valid, bruh. Nothing. You can't look at my numbers and be like, she's not doing work. You can't do that. So you gotta say that I did something, which I don't even know what the fuck they said I did for real. Because it was like your behaviors, but I have my behaviors on camera. You feel me? So yeah, my behaviors are so bad. They so horrible, but like I have them on camera. So I'm trying to think. Hold up. So I'm sitting there, right? And he's like, so your behaviors are not tolerated at how it was handled yesterday. Your behaviors at this place of business, I'm not gonna say their name. This place of business was not tolerated, and you're terminated from your job position. Meanwhile, while I'm doing this box line for 4 or 5 hours, right? They interviewing this dude who is he's a gun-toting sexual harasser. Bruh, I'm just gonna put it like that. This man, one day I walked up on this man, and out of nowhere I said, you need to stop peeking your head around the aisles because it looks like you're eavesdropping, right? Making a little joke. And he says, you want me to fuck the shit out of you, don't you? What? That was my response, dead ass, just like that, stopped and was like, what? And walked away. Right? So I tell HR about that. Then later he texts State, this dude that I bust down Tatiana, and Envy want to bust down for real, but bust down Tatiana, I bust him down. So every time. Stop. So dude, so after that, hold up. So after that, they this dude, he texts State, the dude who I'm smashing, right? And tells him, because they buddy, because we all worked at the same place. So they buddy, right? So he tells State, right, that, you know what I'm saying, tell her keep her distance away from me, because I didn't respond to his offer. I didn't take up his offer, so he's mad, right? So he's like, yeah, tell her keep her distance away from me, because he found out me and State was smashing. So it wasn't no big secret. I mean, we just grown people, so we don't have to, yeah, we smashing, we together. Like, it wasn't like we was together, we was just smashing. Like, come through, okay, cool. Like, it was every 2 months that we was smashing. Like, every 2 months we'll click back up, but then it'll be good the first time we see each other, horrible the next time. And then if it's a third time, because if I let it be a third time, it's alright. That's it. That's how it goes. Every time I would take a break from this dude. So, yeah, that's just how it went. So, I'm like, so he tells me keep my distance from him. So, I block, hold up. So, me and State, we back talking, right? So, we talking a little bit. This was a side story. I'm sorry, y'all. But, and bruh says, hold up. I blocked State because State told me he was going to text me. And then didn't text me. I don't play that shit. I really don't. I don't care if we just smashing or not. You gonna text me, you text me, nigga. So I blocked him, right? And then when I unblocked him, like, I just felt the need to unblock him. So I unblocked him one day. And that just happened to be my luck. Because as soon as I unblocked him, I got a text. And he was like, hey, yo, just keep your distance away from sexual harasser. I just imagine him saying it like that. So I was like, why? I think I got, nah, I don't. So I was like, why? And he was like, I don't know, just keep your distance, you feel me? Just do it. Because he's aggressive, but it's cute. So, so he was like, just do it. And I was like, bruh, I'm not no punk. Y'all not gonna punk me. Why? And so he was like, I'm finna come through. And I was like, okay. And no, I was like, hold up. I was like, no, you're not coming through unless you're gonna tell me what the fuck you talking about. And he was like, bruh, he said something. I can't even remember what he said in text. I was like, why are you coming over here? To tell me what's going on? And he was like, nah. And then he sent emojis. So, he sent emojis. So I was just like, okay. But when you come over here, I'm still going to get to the bottom of the case. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm not going to just let you come over here and slide. Fuck. So he came over. I asked him what was up. He was like, bruh, he told me that. He just told me to tell you that. He was like, you wouldn't go towards the motherfucker with a gun, right? Didn't click at first. That did not click, but it later did. So I was like, okay. He was like, if somebody tell you that that person got a gun, would you go towards them? I was like, no. He was like, all right then. And so, you know, whatever happened after we got done talking about that. So basically, dude did that. And I was like, bruh, I straight up told him, I said, bruh, dude is mad because we fucking. And I won't fuck him. Because that's all it was, for real. Is that I didn't want to smash him. And I was smashing somebody else that wasn't him. So, when he did that, my brother then told me, yo, you know, dude, you know, sexual harasser got a gun? I was like, what? He was like, yeah, dude, pulled it out his backpack one day and was like, yeah, I got a gun. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, try to show it off to my brother. Like, yeah, I got a gun. You feel me? And I was like, oh, no, I'm telling Leaf about this. So I went and told Leaf. They ain't do nothing about it. They asked him about it, but they ain't do nothing about it. So, I continued to work there, and then we get into this point. So that's the person who they interviewing for my position while I'm still working there. While I'm still working there on the box line doing work, they interviewing somebody else for my position, giving somebody who done harassed me, who I done told HR who has harassed me, threatened me. I have text. I wish I did. Oh, I probably do, because I keep all screenshots. I never go and delete them hoes. So I do got screenshots of somebody of State, and they know who State is. I told them. I was like, State told me. Like, State texted me and told me that this dude said keep my distance. Then when I go home for the day or the next day, my brother tell me he has a gun. So it clicks. This dude is threatening to shoot me because I don't want to have sex with him. So they all know about this, and it's not reported. It's probably not reported. It's probably no incidents on it, but I have text messages. Stupid people. So, and the thing where I show where I call HR too. So I then, hold up. I have an email to prove that I told HR to call me, and they called me the next day. So, bitch. So, that's who they interviewing to give my spot to, right? So he come out cheesing and all that because he's ego tripping like he did when he told dude, I will shoot shorty, blah, blah, blah. She don't keep her distance from me because she don't want to fuck me. Like, y'all, men are I ain't gonna say all men, but some men on this earth are fucking disgusting. That is disgusting to want to shoot somebody because they don't want to have sex with you. I would never think to shoot somebody because they don't want to have sex with me. If you don't want to have sex with me, you don't want to have sex with me. That's it. But I know I'm cute, so anybody who get near me, they want to do some sex. So I got 2. So anyways, so anyways, it's not even a bragging point, but like, if I like you and we like each other, then we do what it do. That's it. That's it. It hasn't been a minute. State is the last person, like Janae said, but we ain't gonna get there. So that's who they interviewing while I'm still working. So I get called in the office and they're like, yeah, you da-da-da-da-da. So he's like, we're getting terminated. And he was like, yeah, we're gonna, he was like, Latoria, wait, hold up. This nigga's on the computer, dog. This nigga's on this shit. Where I can just do that, like, you'll be gone. This shit is worth being clowned, bruh. So he's like, Latoria, can you go get Kayla's things? I just said her whole last name. I'm talking about my mama. So he was like, Envy, can you go get Kayla's things? And so I was just like, nah. I thought about it. I was like, she don't have to get none of my stuff. I can get my stuff. And he was like, what did you say? And I said, she can't touch none of my stuff. She can't touch none of my stuff. Like, that's all I said. I said it once, but I was just thinking, hold up, did I say something else? But I was like, she can't touch none of my stuff. He was like, she's gonna get your stuff because you're not allowed on the floor. Y'all, they ain't got no security at this place. None. You talking about escorting me out with 2 bitches I know I can slice the fuck up if I want to. So, and I don't mean cut. So, like, come on, don't do that. So I was just like, I was like, when he said floor, I'm looking at the floor through the window like, this shit is raggedy as fuck, boy. If you don't get out of here with this ghetto ass, unprofessional ass shit, talking about floor, bitch, open the door. All I have to do is open this door and then I'm out of here. I'm going to get my shit. So she proceeds to get up like she gonna really touch my shit. Scary hoe, you ain't gonna do shit. You ain't gonna touch nothing. Alright? Cool. So I walk over, right? And nah, he was like, yeah, she's gonna get your stuff. You can watch her get your stuff. He was like, any lunch that you have? I said, no, I can leave it. First of all, my brother work here and it's my mama's cooking and it can sit in the fridge for 2 weeks. I mean, not 2 weeks, 2 days, because that's what our food do. She prepackage shit. Prepackage our lunches, our dinners and everything. So it can sit in the fridge. My brother can have some lunch on Thursday when he's here. Cause what you gonna do? Fire my brother? You gonna have you don't want to do that. So, and he'll do so anyways, so I was like, I don't need any of that. I don't need anything. Y'all can keep whatever is here. Like, dead ass, I said that. Like, y'all can keep whatever is here. Never did I cuss. Never did I get up. Never did I act belligerent. Never did I act ratchet and do all that and all that back talking. Nope. 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 It's not in me. I just know when I'm done, and I'm like, I ain't finna waste my energy on this, and if any bitch touch me, they getting beat up. Like, that's it. So, because you don't have no right to touch me. If I'm getting my stuff and getting out of your building, what the fuck is the problem? Why do you have to touch anything of me, of mine, when it's right there where I can see it, where you can see me? It ain't like I gotta go all the way to the back. It's like, if you gonna escort somebody out, you escort them to where their belongings are, and then you escort them out, like walk behind them. But you don't touch nobody. So don't touch me. Don't touch my shit. Don't do none of that. Like, and Shawty definitely don't need to put her energy anywhere around me before she gets smacked up. Alright, cool. So she goes to try to walk out the office like she really gonna touch my stuff. And I was like, Spirit was like, don't let her touch none of your shit, bro. I'm dead ass about not getting my energy involved in none of this shit. So I walked out, and I walked to go get my shit, and then Leaf gonna try to yell my name. Bitch, like, you my mama. Oh my God, you're white. Like, my mama is black, girl, and if it was my mama, she would have yelled louder than that, and it would have actually scared me. Okay? Bitch, you did a Kayla. Y'all, I can't. Y'all, I cannot even take you serious. First of all, I'm grown. I don't need nobody help getting my stuff. If I'm terminated, I know that I need to leave, because why else would I be here unless I'm getting paid? You acting like I want to stay in this building for free. Fuck. So I walk out. She's like, Kayla. I'm like, you're not even my boss no more, so knock it off. And I just keep walking, because I'm like, you're not even my boss no more, knock it off. So I go and get my stuff. I'm looking around, making sure I got all my shit, because I was carrying my tarot cards. Hold up, I'll show y'all. I think I got them in here. Yeah, I do. Do not fall, please. So I was carrying these. On me. And I just wanted to make sure that Shawty didn't touch my stuff, because this is like my energy. This is me. Like, this is my heart. So do not touch my stuff. Do not put your energy on my stuff. If you are not allowed to be here, I do not ask you to be here. Like, that's it. If I don't ask you to touch my shit, don't touch my shit. So I have 7 decks, by the way, but this was the one I was carrying that day, and I had it in my fanny pack, and I thought I had my fanny pack in there, but it was in my car still. So I noticed that. So I got my phone. I got my phone, and I got my water bottle, whatever I had. Food. I had food right there. So I got my food, and I proceeded to walk out. And then she's like, Kayla, you got the key. And I'm like, bruh, y'all really, for somebody to be like, yeah, you're getting escorted out, y'all really doing the most. Like, I do not want to come back to this place unless you paying me, honey. And I'll never come back here and work for you again. I'm going to leave you a review online. I'm going to tell them all about what you just did. Like, what are you talking about? And so, plus, everybody there smoked. So, I'm like, y'all dumb. Y'all some dumbass niggas. We all be loaded. But, so, I'm gonna be singing. But, so, I left, and then I came home. Like, basically, I got a job the same day. Like, I went back to Elwood, because I'm just gonna say Elwood Staffing. It's this place in Louisville where you can just go and, like, take a drug test, fill out some paperwork, tell them what shift you want to work, tell them what you want to do, and then they basically get you a job there. Like, basically, it's openings all the time. You just go in. If you pass the drug test, pass the little quizzes they got, then you get a job. So that's what I went and did. So yeah. And I'm waiting for my background report, which takes 2 days. So Thursday, tomorrow, or Friday, my background report will come back in. And I don't know what else to say about the situation, except for I filed an EEOC because it was discrimination. I don't care what anybody has to say about it. It was discrimination. They told that man, Envy lied for that other man, for racist. She lied for him. She had to, because I did not do any behavior that was out of Falcon's whatever. Like, I can tell you to stop talking to me. If you're trying to antagonize me, I can tell you to stop talking to me. And if I'm a team lead, you ain't my working team lead. Like, you ain't my reporting supervisor. You not. So for them to have him, out of all people, come talk to me about my work performance, it was very unprofessional. Because what do you expect somebody to do who don't work with somebody? Like, you don't even be here when I'm here to even see me work. So the only reason why you will be coming to me about my work performance is because somebody else told you something about my work performance. But numbers don't lie. Numbers do not lie, honey. Y'all punch that, Y'all punch that, I don't know what that graph is called, but y'all do that every day where y'all see people numbers. So I'm just trying to figure out, I ain't trying to figure out nothing. Y'all can figure it out when y'all get that call, because I ain't figuring out nothing. I did what I had to do, and I got the documents to prove it. So I was discriminated against because of my race. I'm going to say my race, and I'm going to say my religion, because Envy, one time, she saw me have my tarot cards. And this is a religion, if people do not understand. But it's not like a book religion. Like, I'm not Hindu. I'm not none of that. I'm spiritual. I'm spiritual. That's a religion. And she laughed at me. And these people, which I don't think anybody is going to be like, wow, she laughed at you, so that means you was discriminated against. Like, people really did laugh every time I said something about energy, or like something about spirits, or like, it wasn't even spirits. It was just this energy, because I never really talked about spirits. But anytime I said something about energy, they were like laughing at me and shit like that. And I was just like, bruh, real talk, y'all all are lost for real. Like, shorty getting a second time, a second job at Arby's, for what reasons, when you were supervisor? So I'm just trying to figure out why everybody thinking that they got one over on me, but really y'all somewhere ghetto where y'all don't even want to be. None of y'all like each other. Y'all all talk smack about each other, and yet I came out with victory and success. Oh, look at that. Yeah, look at you, Envy. Look at you. Yeah. So my channel, where I'm going to be doing tarot, is the Cozy Corner, or Cozy Corner for right now. It's Cozy Corner for right now, I think. But it's going to be the Cozy Corner. And y'all can come over there if you like zodiac stuff and spirituality stuff. I'll be doing videos on that. And I'll just be doing story times about like stuff that happened to me over here. So if you're into zodiacs and astrology and tarot and spirituality, y'all can go over there and start subscribing, because shit, I got like, what, 3 days off? So might as well make some videos. Bye!